Hey guys, Mr. H needs one more day for recovery. I'll be back to school on Wednesday, but don't worry, there's a lot that we can do here working with the Sea Otter investigation, and I'll let you know what that's going to be in just a moment. Don't forget to do the Do Now questions. You got three of them, not too terribly difficult. Uh, Make sure you write them down in the Do Now section and click the Turn In button for the Do Now. I've had a lot of people that have stopped turning it in, or not stopped turning it in, but have forgotten to turn it in, like three or four of you. So make sure that you get them, click the Turn In button when you're done answering the question. Documents you're going to need, you do need the Sea Otter investigation notebook, and you're also going to need the expert packets. One quick announcement. We probably are going to jump our summative from Thursday till next week because I haven't been in to help out to answer questions and get people organized with it. So instead, on Thursday, we'll go through our Sea Otter notebooks and take some more class notes. And then our test will probably be moved till Monday of next week when I see you again. So yay for that. Take a second, do the Do Now, and pause the video and we'll come back in just a minute. All right, so now that you've answered all three questions, we're going to get started for today. No notes, no vocab, three something cools. The Queen Anne's Revenge is the ship of the famous pirate who went in the late, I believe it was the 18th century, so 1700s, 1800s. It was Blackbeard's ship. He was a real pirate. He's the one that all of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies are based on. Anyway, in 1998, they thought they came across a shipwreck that was his ship, but they've been doing testing on it, and it turns out that they have found his ship. They found it off the coast of South Carolina, I believe, in the United States, which is pretty cool. They've got significant evidence to show that it was his ship, including the flag that you see up at the top. They found remnants that was his flag that he used. And some other, I guess there was like parchment and other things that they had found on it that basically helped to prove that it was his ship. So that's pretty sweet. Second, something cool. DNA forensic experts are now coming into the race to help stop poaching. Basically, the way that they are helping out is that if the horn were removed from an animal, the DNA forensic experts are able to take DNA from both the animal itself and from the horn to see if they're matched up. So anybody that's trying to sell that horn, they know exactly where it has come from. They can tag it and therefore get back to the person that's trying to sell it and basically say this horn is from this animal and it's been poached, so therefore you need to go to prison for it. I think it's a pretty cool idea to get the forensics involved. It might be a little bit too late for a lot of different species, but at least we can start doing that now to help out the rest of them. Third, something cool. There's a new, actually a couple of new electric cars that are coming onto market soon. One of them has to do with there were some executives from Google, Uber, and Tesla who all got together. They're creating something called the Aurora, which is pretty cool. You can check that one out. But this one is pretty sweet as well. It's called the Bayan, B-Y, Bayan, I can't remember. But basically, it's a Chinese car company that's getting into the game as well. Has some pretty cool features, including autonomous driving. So like the same thing that the Teslas can use where the car can drive itself for a while. Also has a range of about 317 miles on a single charge, which puts it on par with other electric vehicles out today. The really cool thing about it, though, and I probably should have put a picture of this in, is that all along the front, basically 60 inches of the dash, the whole front part of the vehicle, is all a touch screen. So it stretches the entire front side of the vehicle, which makes it really, really cool. You can pull up all sorts of different information. And it's 60 inches across, and it's only about 12 inches, so like the size of your laptop screen. But still, imagine a screen that stretches 60 inches across. I think it would be kind of fun to play around with that. Gives you all sorts of stuff. Both cars are supposed to be out in market 2018, they're hoping. So this year, I think it looks pretty cool, like a Land Rover or a Range Rover in a little bit. So anyway, that's the third something cool. Check those out if you have time. All right, today, not investigation order number 2. That's my mistake. It should be investigation order number 3. I did not change that yet. So the same thing that's going to happen with our investigations that we've been doing the last couple of class periods. You'll get together with the A's. You'll all go to a table. B's will all go to a table. C's and D's will all go to a table, their own table. You'll read through investigation number 3, writing information down that you think is important for answering any of those 5 bits. If you find information on any of those 5 bits, you should be putting it down in your notes. So you're getting together with your experts, reading through that, taking notes, and then afterwards you're coming back to your tables to discuss it and to share information, and also write in write in more notes, fill in your notebooks, and answer the questions again. So through investigation number 3, it's going to be down here. These are the different questions. You can put a little box down below if you haven't already done so for your notes. And those are the questions that you'll be answering, again, with your table group, not with the expert group. I think there's 6 questions, which is good. You can also be filling out the last of the charts. There's enough information to fill out the last of the charts there. And then finally, if you do get done with all those questions and filling in the last of the charts, if you haven't already done so, please make sure that you're filling in information. Compile all the information that you have from up above from all 3 sections. If you had something from dealing with disease from here, and something from disease from investigation number 2 and from number 1, basically go to this section down here and just put all the notes dealing with that one thing in this one place, because this, what in the world? There it goes. Because this document you will be able to use for the summative, which again has been moved. We'll do that next week. So make sure that you're filling in all of these different bits. You'll have the class period today. Only about half an hour for the experts, and maybe only like 25 minutes actually, because by the time you're done watching this, 25 minutes for the expert groups and 25 minutes to answer questions and to get through organizing your information. Again, Mr. H will be there on Wednesday and on Thursdays to help out with the last little bits. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.